Welcome everyone to the annual Ethernal Arts, the Music and Digital Media Showcase of 2023, featuring visual art projects and music created by first and second year MDM students. I'm Joe Vinecourt, and this is my good friend Sagar Shinde, and we're very honored and proud to be your host this evening.
Thank you, Joa. And first, we would like to feature Joa's work. And his work says time lap. This project features a time lap of a drawing inspired by Kingston, Ontario, and a music composition to accompany it. Joa is a multi-instrumental musician and artist from Alexandria, Ontario. When he is not at school, he is playing drums with his band, the County Lads, where they perform shows anywhere from Toronto to Montreal. He spends most of his free time drawing and playing music and loves to collaborate with his fellow classmates at school like me. And let me tell you, he's one of the finest musicians in our courses. So let's find out what he has to offer today.
Well, I'm glad I was I'm glad I was able to kick things off the event. Jeez. All right, so next we have a performance of the song Letni Dots by the first year students featuring Marina Zalaveska as vocalist and pianist, Valerie Baranova as vocalist, and TJ De Jong playing the violin, with the support of Braden Mathers, Daniel Viscano, and Mason Forsey McKinnon on the production of the video and audio.
All right, now. Take 5.
Память уже не жалит, мысли не бьют по рукам. Я тебя провожаю к другим берегам, берегам. Ты перелетная птица, счастье ищешь пути. Приходишь, чтобы проститься и снова уйти, снова уйти. Летний дождь, начался сегодня рано. Летний дождь, моей души омоет рану. Мы погрустим с ним вдвоем у слепого окна. Летний дождь, шепчет мне легко и просто, что придешь, ты придешь, но будет поздно, не своевременно, вечная драма, ты сон и она. Ты перестанешь мне сниться, скоро совсем, а потом новой мечтой озарится остывший наш дом. Что от любви не ищут, ты с годами поймешь. Но сейчас ты не слышишь, тебя не вернешь. Летний дождь, начался сегодня рано. Летний дождь, моей души омоет рану. Мы погрустим с ним вдвоем у слепого окна. Летний дождь, начался сегодня рано. Летний дождь, моей души омоет рану. Мы погрустим с ним вдвоем у слепого окна.
That was the best one.
Good. What happened?
Wow, it was wonderful. Let's now move on to the next one, which is from Ted Yem. He's a pianist and a music teacher from Hong Kong. He completed his Bachelor's of Music at the Education University of Hong Kong and has participated with his students in different performances which comprise diverse styles of forms including solo, chamber, percussion band and choir. His project is based around a science discovery of a whale imitating a frequency of 52 Hz in 1989, and it's believed that it has lived alone on the earth for more than 30 years. Isn't it so wonderful? Wow. It is always also known that whales rely on audio to call and summon their compassions. Is this whale that is considered a different species worthless? The music presented on the project uses this as an inspiration to describe the state of mind and the attitude that various people should have in their world. Let's find out what this looks like.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. All right. Up next, we have a project from our good friend and classmate, Nicolas Castillo. Nicholas works with sound design and music production. Since he started the music and digital media program, he has integrated animation and graphic design to his work. All right, let's give it up for Nick.
That was awesome, isn't it? Fantastic. Okay, coming up next. This submission was done by Sarah Yan, and she has completed the design program in Hong Kong. Wow, one more person from Hong Kong. Yeah. And she is interested in jazz and electronic music. Her inspiration has always come from life experience and a positive mindset to encourage people to always bring happiness. Let's find out what she has to offer us tonight.
There are all kinds of people in the world. Everyone has their own advantages and disadvantages, and there's no one personality that is perfect and liked by everyone.
Oh, that was amazing. Yeah, I also love that movie, Enchanto. It's a great film. All right, so up next we have my good friend Mason Forsey McKinnon. He's a singer, guitarist, and songwriter from Belleville, Ontario. He started writing and playing original songs in 2018, and he hasn't looked back since. He has played a large variety of venues and events from Kingston to Coburg. Lyrically, he uses metaphors to describe the world around him, and he writes about personal experiences, internal and external. His style melds the rock that inspired him with elements of other styles like blues, funk, jazz, punk, metal, and pop to create a fulfilling blend of sound. He has a lighter side and a darker side, all while retaining his own distinct style. He has spent most of his time as a solo musician, but he has finally started to get opportunities to present his music with other musicians as a band. His first released song is awesome. It's called Forsaken, and it can be found on all music platforms.
Just
Wow, it is so powerful, isn't it? Yeah. So the next work was submitted by Natalia Koziraina. She is a multimedia artist with experience on filmmaking, dancing, music, and sound engineering. Natalia has recently started a film club at St. Lawrence College to encourage people to pursue their filmmaking dreams. Finally, she has also started exploring installation art and wants to use this as a way to bring more things for people to enjoy in the community. Her project features a good friend, Joa Valencourt, Jai Hawkway, and Riley. Let's see.
Well, I started taking piano lessons when I was maybe 6 years old.
Played the piano as a kid and had a really good piano teacher. Mom who really wanted me to be good at the piano.
I was playing with my brother and our friend, and we were in a three-piece band. So I was playing bass, my brother was playing guitar, and then our friend was playing drums.
Both my grandfathers were musicians. My grandfather was a high school music teacher, and music was just like a very important part of both sides of my family, on my mom's and my dad's. So it's kind of inevitable.
At the time, I just didn't really care. And then eventually I was like, oh wait, but I love it. And I have all this talent.
Yeah, and then my uncle, he's a drummer. So he left his drum kit before he moved to Georgia, and he told me that I could use it. So then I would come back home every day and plug in my iPod Nano and then beating the crap out of his drums. I just wanted to learn every instrument I could pick up.
But I didn't have a background growing up with it. I dove headfirst into it. I decided that nothing else mattered.
I was obsessed with trying to sound exactly like the record I was listening to, so I would listen to it over and over again, and I think that just made me really good.
I was obsessed with music. It pumped me up, or it made me feel understood.
Started with just learning a bunch of songs, and then I learned a little bit of theory and realized that music is just patterns. If you can pick up on the patterns, then it's really easy to just learn songs like that.
I was playing with no knowledge. It was all just very physical. I was like, okay, if I play here, it makes this sound. If I play here, it makes that sound. That's it. It was very simple.
You know, you get home from school and all you want to do is play on your piano, or you gotta, like, oh, this drum beat, I gotta figure out how it works.
I'm going to stay in and I'm going to practice for like 3 hours. Try to see if I can kind of kill the temptation inside of me to waste time. And it takes you away.
It's like an itch you gotta scratch. You have a need for it. If it's an obsession, and then that's all you think about, that's all.
It's a lifestyle, right? It's not something that you could just do lightly. It's something that you either have to jump headfirst into it, or you have to consider it a hobby. Every day I get up and I pick up my guitar, and it's the best part of my day.
It doesn't matter what the genre is. I just like good musicians. I'm someone who is sacrificed a lot to get to the point where they are.
It's kind of like if you wanted to do anything, you could do it. You know, you just have to decide that you want to do it, and then you just have to remove all other distractions.
If I hear a clock going like tick tock and it's like a on beat, then in my head all I want to do is just play the drums to that. Or I hear rhythm everywhere. I hear music everywhere.
I get distracted because I'm listening too much. Like my girlfriend will be talking to me and I'll be listening to like fucking like car drive by.
If I want to compose something, I think I have to get to it, because I can't just wait for it to come to me. I think I gotta start working on it. If I just sit down and start playing around on the piano and then I start jamming or on whatever I start playing, then I'll have like a song in my head.
Things don't just come to me. I had to sort of like find it. I had to find the inspiration, I guess, which usually comes from just like improvising and just like playing around. Sometimes, you know, once I get an idea, then like ideas keep coming, and then sometimes I'm able to hear a full song in my head. Most of the time it's just I just came up with an idea that sounded cool, so I recorded it, and then I record something on top of that, and I record something on top of that, and then I tried at least to come up with like another section or whatever.
I think playing in a band setting, whatever instrument you're playing, you have a role to fill to make one collective. I feel like my responsibility as a drummer is to make the other band members sound good, to lift them up.
I feel the drummer. I feel his heartbeat. I feel the way he's feeling. I feel each person's instrument.
Music is part of me. It's something I feel, and it's something I need to express.
Music for me is just something that you can have with you always. If you want it, it's there. You can listen to whatever you want.
Music is a language. It's a way I can communicate with other people. Sometimes people come from all over the world, but like when we play music together, we can all communicate. It's a beautiful thing.
If you're feeling it and you're in the moment, don't let go. Hold on to that for as long as possible.
I love that animation style. That was really cool. All right, so now for the next project, we have the one and only Braden Mathers. He's a multimedia artist from Canada who is currently focused on developing his singing and piano skills. He's been working on a variety of different projects, and the next one is an animatic for his song Kill the Dead.
I've been around this dying town for far too many years. No hopes, no dreams, no kinds of fun, there's barely even fear. So spread the word and spin the records, the music man is here. I got some instruments of pain to deal with all of that dead air. Ain't no use to grab your guns, so grab a horn and blow. 'Cause baby, we're gonna dance tonight. Say goodbye to those who don't. You wanna sit in silence, that's fine by me. I heard the devil keeps good company, but I got one rule, won't tell you twice. You better keep that beat alive. I kill the dead! I kill the dead! I kill the dead! Now look at this man sitting cold and blue. His heart's still beating. Give me ragtime, jazz, rock and roll, or blues, and it's how to keep beating those 2x2s. 'Cause I'm a man of my word, you best believe. That's more than I can say about my sanity. But I got one rule, won't tell you thrice. You better keep that beat alive. I kill the dead! I kill the dead! I kill the dead! Ain't no regrets.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. That was awesome. All right, for the next project is a cover of the song Shallow, performed by, once again, Braden Mathers, Marina Zalaveska, Ted Yim, TJ DeJong, and Oren Piercy, with the help of Valerie Baranova, Daniel Vescano, and Sarah Yan, and Oscar Bosa.
Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change, and in the bad times I fear myself.
Tell me something, boy. On your tight, try to fill that void. Or do you need more? And it hard keeping it so hardcore. I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change, and in the bad times I feel myself. I'm moving deep in, the watches are diving. I'll never
crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shallow, in the shallow, in the shallow, we're far from the shallow now. Deep end, watches are diving. I'll never meet the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shallow, in the shallow, in the shallow. Far from the shallow now.
Oh, it was so nice, eh? So composer. So next is Found Sound composition by Yadam Lee. Yadam is a pianist, composer, and sound engineer from South Korea. Her artistic passion has been heavily influenced by playing jazz piano, which influences her approach to composition and sound design. So let's find out what she has to offer us today.
Yo, do you guys want a pumpkin? Pumpkin? Yo, do you guys want a pumpkin?
Conservatory Drive, east side of Bayer.
Sorry. Yo, do you guys want to?
Conservatory Drive. Conservatory Drive.
Pumpkin?
All right, so next up we have Oscar Bosa. Is a saxophone graduated in. He's a saxophonist. Sorry, he graduated in 2019 from Pontificia University in Colombia, and in 1996 he started his musical studies at the symphonic wind band of his country at the age of 12. He has also taken classes with renowned teachers such as Philippe Portejoie, Tillman Denhard, Carlos Everhoff, and Miguel Villafruela.
It was so awesome. So deep message, isn't it? Okay, so the next video is about from TJ Jong, a first year student of the Music and Digital Media program. Alright, the next video is a piano and drums duo performed by Yadam Lee and our very good friend Joa Wellencourt. Both are from second years and they are doing their music and digital media program. Let's find out what they have to offer us today.
first one or the second one?
Second one.
Second one. Yeah. Okay, whenever you're ready. Can you count?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right, that was the very talented Yadam Lee. It's always an honor and a pleasure to play with someone so talented. I think the only downside is though for the video was that she wasn't wearing sunglasses, but I mean, I can live without it, I guess. So next up we have Bill Witter. He's an MDM student who sees the program as an opportunity to improve his passion for music, writing, and creative arts. During the COVID-19 pandemic, he created a collection of songs based on Joseph Campbell's hero's journey and continues to leverage what he's learned in his first year for video and sound recording technologies.
Blackbirds and cardinals filling up the sky. Murmuration like a cloud. A copy if I could fly. Big wheels and green machines. Shiny bikes with cards. Right into the cornfield. Then tossing them in yards. Lean-ins waiting bushes, trying to take flight. Surprise you with a panic, but also some delight. Bobtails and starlings whisk along the breeze. Hard as hope as rosy dawn pokes between the trees. Wagon wheels and pop-tarts, bottle caps and goo. Kaleidoscopic colors drawing me to you. What about that bird alone? Stepped outside as one. Isolation, what's the cost? Nature always wins.
Okay, that was so nice. The next video is another submission by Natalia Kozirena, which shows a music composition of her own and video that was inspired by a poem. Let's check it out.
Believe, each day is full of mysteries. And even when the sky seems blue and bright, the shadows cast by giant maple trees evoke the visions of the cryptic night. One doesn't notice pearls of morning dew, pierced ruthlessly by subtle verdant blades. And nature's beauty maketh as a clue to when the brilliance of this moment fades. The roses murmur secrets in the dark, while nightingales sing them serenades. Whispering of ghosts until the lark, and whispering of ghosts until the lark upon the gloomy tree cascades. The night and day, the stars and leaves of grass, all have their magic, which one can describe. And even the wildflowers seldom last, as long as beauty lives, they'll here abide.
Some beautiful cinematography there. Very talented Natalia. As for the next one, we're bringing back our friend Nicholas, who's going to show us his video based around music visualization.
All right, it was amazing. Next up, there is another submission by very, very, very talented Natalia Kozirena. This video is a parody of Whiplash resuming the movie in 1 minute. That sounds so nice, eh? Being a drummer. Wow, let's find out.
You know I'm looking for players, so why'd you stop playing? Not quite my tempo. You're gonna be on my f***ing time! Play the goddamn music.
I can't.
I can.
Come on, Aunt Connolly. Gonna give him a shot.
Are you serious? I want to be great.
You don't stop you from doing that?
Yeah.
You earned the part.
I'm right there.
Fletcher's got Connolly warming
Tell
up.
Fletcher that I'm coming.
You're done.
Fletcher would never know it was you who spoke up.
I got laid off. I'm conducting a pro band on Saturday. I need someone who really knows those charts. I know it was you. We're gonna start things off with something new, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, you and I are both drummers, and I think Whiplash is one of our favorite movies. You know, I think great performance by Jay all around. Very convincing Miles Taylor. All right, so the next, we have one more video. Finally, we have the last project from this year's students. Marina Zaleveska, and Marina is a classical musician from Ukraine, who in this video shares her experience on how it is like to live her youth while there's a war in the country.
This is me. One peaceful day, when my nation is finally free. This is you. And you told me that now this world is new. This is us. Now we're dancing alone and have nothing more to discuss. This is they, only thing they can do, TV and watching ballet. Do you know how is it spending youth in the war while you grow? Have you heard all the missile attacks when you're in a shelter? This is absurd. I don't know why my people should be hiding at home while they're potting in the MSCO. I don't even know what all they're trying to do it makes us disappear and searching for something they stole. I have my home, pretty far from this place, and now I have homesick syndrome. I have my thoughts, and they are not always here, and sometimes I can find them near the sounds of gunshots. I have my pains, so as other people as well, and not only blue and yellow in veins. I have my soul, which has something to say, but is silent while we see the snow. This is us. Do you know what is next? Now we all have the consensus.
Right. We'd like to finally say thank you for everyone who tuned in and joined us for the annual showcase of MDM Ethernal Arts 2023. Special thank yous and shout outs to all the teachers, Jesse, Mark, John, Josh, Mike, everyone who submitted a video. Thank you, thank you, thank you.